Hey guys, John from JohnMurrayHeadshots.com here. Happy Thursday. I haven't posted over the last few days, but something has been stewing in my head. We hear all the time that we're a product of our environment, right? So when you grow up, you kind of look at your environment, the people around you, and you get a sense of who you're supposed to be for them. A sense of what sort of job you're supposed to have, what you're supposed to do, educationally, because that's what everybody else does around you, and that's very dependent on the area that you grow up in. It's very dependent on the city you grow up in and how you live your life. But that doesn't have to be a whole life thing. Um, Over the last few days, look, the amount of false news going around on Facebook and Twitter and the amount of arguments, and the kids are all going back to school and they're all going to get coronavirus. They're all going to bring it home to us. And, you know, then there's so much false news over the last few days that I don't really get stressed out. And for the second time since this whole coronavirus thing came to Ireland, and the second time since March, I was nobody's friend the other day because it had ground down on me eventually. It had kind of gotten through my skin and annoyed me. And it annoyed me to the point that I was just sick of it. I was absolutely sick of it. I was getting trolled on Twitter. There was all sorts of stuff going on. Anti-maskers were giving it loads and everything. And I just said, you know what? Next few days are not ideal to be posted on the internet because I'm cranky and I'm annoyed and I'm pissed off over these people. And then I was watching the Karate Kid TV series, the new remake of Karate Kid on Netflix. I'm not a big TV watcher, but I thought, sure, for nostalgia's sake, I'll give it a go. And there was a line in it that Daniel's wife says to him in one of the episodes when she's talking about the other guy that he beat in the competition years ago. I'm terrible at names, but anyway, he was getting really pissed off because the other guy was pissing him off, and she said, "He's an asshole. Don't let him make you an asshole too." And I thought, you know what? If that doesn't speak to the environment over the last few days and how it's impacted me, well then I don't know what does, because we let our environment impact us and it changes us. So over the last few days, I've been nobody's friend. I've been just tired. I've been just fed up. I'm trying to get work done and I'm demotivated, and it happens. It just happens. It happened at the start of lockdown at like day two. I was the exact same. Don't let your environment impact you. You impact your environment. You make the decisions on who you are and how you interact with the world and how the world interacts with you. That's my whole Thursday post. The rest of the world can be assholes. Don't let them make you an asshole too. Happy Thursday.